Meanwhile, the monsoon session has witnessed another stormy day as political confrontations over the NEET paper leak continue and the recent student protest has intensified. TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee has been suspended from the Lok Sabha for the remainder of the monsoon session over alleged indecent behavior with female MPs. The action added to high voltage atmosphere inside Parliament. Listen in.
धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय, मैं आपकी अनुमति से प्रस्ताव करता हूं कि श्री कल्याण बनर्जी जो इस सभा के सदस्य हैं, जिनका सभापति जी आपने भी नाम लिया है और जिन्होंने महिला सांसदों के साथ अभद्रता के साथ दुर्व्यवहार भी किया है, अतः उन्हें सत्र की शेष अवधि के लिए सभा की सेवा से
Meanwhile, opposition MPs arrived in Parliament wearing black clothes as a mark of protest. Congress leader Pawan Khera said the protest was against the alleged action on students in Delhi, the government's handling of the unrest and the the continuation of Dharmendra Pradhan as education minister. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge strongly condemned the police action against students and opposition leaders. He alleged that students were subjected to lathi charge, pellet guns and shock batons, calling the incidents shameful. Kharge demanded a statement from the Home Minister, an apology from the Prime Minister, full discussion on the education system and the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Listen in.
आपको धन्यवाद देता हूं कि मैं आपको इसीलिए धन्यवाद देता हूं कि आप अपने स्पीच में स्पष्ट कहा, जैसा शिवा ने यहाँ पर मुद्दा रखा वैसा ही मैं ये चाहता हूँ आप जो अपने स्पीच में कहे हैं कि 267 रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर केस में ये लिया जाता है, तो जब रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर केस, इससे रेयरेस्ट क्या हो सकता है? लोग मर रहे हैं, रास्ते पे लोगों को, बच्चों को, महिलाओं को
Meanwhile, responding to the opposition's demands, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju said that the government is fully prepared for a discussion on the NEET paper leak issue. He said that the debate will take place under the House rules after consultation between the Speaker and the floor leaders on the timing, duration and procedure. Another notable moment from the Parliament was when Rajya Sabha Chairman expressed deep condolence over the loss of lives in the under-construction tunnel tragedy in Namchi, Sikkim. He extended sympathies to the bereaved families, prayed for the safe rescue of those still trapped, and wished a speedy recovery to the injured. And in some news coming in, Adani Power has reported a strong start to FY27, posting its highest ever quarterly operating and financial performance amid rising electricity demand across the country. The company reported a 47% year-on-year jump in profit after tax to rupees 4,867 crores, while revenue rose 33% to 19,332 crores. The EBITDA increased 36% to rupees 8,369 crores. The company also achieved its highest ever quarterly power generation of 31 billion units and power dispatch of 28.8 billion units, supported by strong demand driven by an intense summer and heat wave conditions. Adani Power said India's power consumption rose significantly during the quarter, helping boost operational performance. Hina joins me on the broadcast. Hina, take our viewers through the details.
Right, Devika. Adani Power has in fact made an announcement on Q1 FY27 results, saying that all India power demand growth gains strength in Q1 FY27, with consumption growing 8.8% higher versus Q1 FY26 at 485 billion units due to the heat waves in the country. Another announcement made by Adani Power is that the average market clearing price in IEX day ahead market up by 15.7% to 5.1 rupees per kilowatt hour in Q1 FY27, and some of the highlights remain that the acquisition of power assets of Jaiprakash Associates Limited under corporate insolvency resolution process comprises 180 megawatt power plant, 24% stake in Jayaprakash Power Ventures Limited an 11.49% stake in Prayagraj Power Generation Company Limited. Back to you.
All right, in more news coming in, Adani Defence and Aerospace has partnered with the Defence Research and Development Organization, also known as the DRDO, for India's next generation airborne early warning and control program for the Indian Air Force. Under the agreement, both will jointly develop, manufacture and integrate airborne mission systems on 6 modified Airbus A321 aircrafts. The program also includes logistics, maintenance, repair, overhaul and technical support for up to 30 years, with induction into the Indian Air Force planned for 2032 to 33. Hina with me on the broadcast. Hina, take our viewers through the details.
Right, Devika, Adani Defence and Aerospace and the Defence Research and Development Organization DRDO have signed a landmark agreement for AEW and CMK-2, India's next generation airborne early warning and control program for the IAF, Indian Air Force, reinforcing the country's commitment to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Now, under the agreement, the Adani Defence and Aerospace and DRDO will jointly develop, manufacture and integrate the airborne mission systems on 6 modified Airbus A321 aircraft for the IAF. Now, the program also includes the integrated logistics, maintenance, repair and overhaul, and also technical support for up to 30 years. The induction for this is planned for 2032-33. Back to you.
Hina, thank you for that.